Welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your host, Journalist. As promised, we are back to film the two-pack on that Kano documentaries. This is the Hoodies All Summer. This is so we can move forward, I believe, in the progression of how his albums have come out from when I've started, like, we'll say, listening in earnest. But yeah, that's what we're doing on this one for the Grime Files. If it's your first time, though, please, anything grime related, you're like, yo, he's actually checking shit out. Yes, the fuck I am. Please put it in the comment section. I will get to it as soon as I can. And yeah, let's get to this one and see if it's any good. The other one was nice though. I did enjoy that. I was not mad actually. I was not mad one bit.
When we first sat down,
What is this sample on this beat? What the fuck? That shit fire.
when we first sat down about this album, it was like, I want the music to be a narrative, you know, more so than the lyrics. The music had to tell a story, and I think the music tells a story of my life. You know, it shows you my upbringing. Like you hear the Jamaican heritage there, you know what I mean? In a song like Can't Hold Me Down, you hear the...
That's the first like song I actually ever heard from him, but that was well before I was doing this shit. I was like, oh, this nigga's nice. I thought he was just that nigga on fucking Top Boy. And then he had that Can't Hold Me Down. I was like, oh, this nigga can actually rap. But I wasn't like actually checking this nigga out or anybody's music at that time for real.
The hip hop, you know, when that beat comes in teardrops, you hear the garage in Got My Brandy, Got My Beats and Bang Down Your Door. You know, you hear the grime in Class of Deja. Like, this is my life.
I've probably actually seen this, but now I can actually ask questions. But I think I've seen this one video and that Can't Hold Me Down video, because I think he dropped them as a two-pack like when they first came out, and then never checked out any of his music until I started doing this shit. I was like, oh, that nigga can rap, and I just left it alone.
So my thing's more like, bust a shot for a real one. I don't mean a gun finger, bust a real one. Free budget, we was raised on the real dons. Not all these Ross Clark little somethings. Nah, black suit like I'm dressed for killing. Stepping out with auntie something fresh, she be whipping. All black Range Rover, all black women. I bet the Daily Mail want Photoshop a spliffing.
Hey, this verse hard as fuck. This shit hard as fuck. I wasn't paying attention last time. I swear to God, I went. That shit is hard as fuck. All black women. Hey, that is shit hard.
Black suit like I'm dressed for killing. Stepping out with auntie something fresh, she be whipping. All black Range Rover, all black women. I bet the Daily Mail want Photoshop a spliffing. Hey, this one they got the summer run smash, couple hundred plus.
Did the Daily Mail get fucking caught photoshopping bullshit into pictures to like have a crazier headline? Don't tell me that's a thing.
Now one Photoshop a spliffing, ayy. This one they got the summer run smash, couple hundred plus VAT. Do your fucking quick maths out a character to gas, but it's facts, cuz I was in Iron Apple in Gas Club. You can ask Demon and you can ask D-Dubs, representing East in a sea full of C1s. The gangster, but I rave with them. We both popped 10 bottles of escapism.
What was different?
Hey, why he always fucking talking about 10 bottles? Hey, that nigga loves champagne, and it's always in 10s. Cause fucking in Class of Deja, champagne shopping, 10 of these, dun, rolling with a den of thieves. Yeah, that's that shit. This nigga always 10. It's always in fucking 10s with this guy. It's always in 10s. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? And then who the fuck? Oh no, I know who D-Dub. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's who he says. So he's saying Demon and D-Double-E. Okay. Now I know everybody in the verse. Yeah, what the fuck?
The gangster, but I rave with them. We both popped 10 bottles of escapism.
Yeah, I do like that. And we both popped 10 bottles of escapism. Yeah, I like that. That's a good bar.
What's different about this album to others? Usually when I hear a piece of music, if I don't come up with something straight away, I'll be like, maybe it's not for me, you know what I mean? This time it was like, I would hear something, and I'll be like, that's perfect. Although I don't know what to say on it, I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna try again. Then I'm gonna wait 3 months. Then nothing's coming. Okay, I'm gonna wait again. A year later, 1 line.
Yo, I sat on the beat for like 2 years. 2 years before I could even find one bar. Like, but when I got it, smoked that bitch.
These tracks made me work hard.
There's that suit. There was no one single approach from any of us.
We talked a lot about sort of minimalism in terms of sounds.
You try stuff and it was like, let's try and shorten this, or let's try and add this here.
Just like ideas.
Going around and round. You realize, oh fuck, sometimes it's not about adding stuff, let's try and take away. Anything that ain't integral just don't need to be there. No unnecessary shit.
Some type of high string coming in.
I don't know how many niggas are actually using real sounds in the production of their music. It's a very small group of people using real instrumentation in their shit. That is crazy.
Trouble was probably a moment for
And this is time ago too.
all of us where it was like, we almost lost that track, you know?
The sort of idea came up probably 6 months after we first did the tune to kind of just chop something completely different into the middle of the tune.
And I was like, what if we put a scene in the middle of like a stabbing? And then continue again.
One time. All them of us worried when we touch the road, cause they know it's touch and go whether we're coming home. And either that's the shit that could happen to us, or the shit we might do if you violate the code. It's turning over new.
To me, trouble's like you're walking along, minding your own business. It's a nice day, and there's a smile on your face, and then BAM! That happens.
Yeah, no.
That blows my mind. He likes to record like that. Like, it's such an old school way of recording where you're in the room with the instrumentation that's still playing. Like, you're gonna have carryover frequencies that now change how things sound. And I'm just like, I thought I would feel like you would want an isolation of your vocals so you can manipulate it in whatever ways you want without any extra bullshit. So it's very crazy that but I guess he probably did. He for sure comes from a time period where niggas are still open room recording, no vocal isolation really. Like, I guess it makes sense for like his age, but I'm just like, it's crazy. Like, I'm fascinated by people's recording processes. It's just like, how do you achieve the thing you do when you go to the place that I call the same place? Because nobody uses it the same. It's like handwriting. It's very unique. Very unique.
You can't avoid it, you know? That's why that scene is not an interlude. It's not at the beginning where you can skip it. It's not at the end. It's like it interrupts your day. And that's how everyone's living.
Trouble, trouble, I don't need no trouble, trouble, we don't want no trouble.
Check. Life and direct for the lyric and the beast when we pour around Henny for the seats. Numbers don't lie, give a penny for the guy, but they won't give a penny to the streets. Only gonna repeat their lyrics of machines where they should have been reveling their teens. When privileged kids got a semi in their jeans, these kids got a semi in their jeans. Mad to believe this is what our streets have come to. Warfare with no way to run to. But all this fear, these cunts don't love you. That's why I stay with a quick 16 on me. Nobody can take these 16s from me. Make my paper and tuck that properly. Pay my tax and fuck those bobbies. Trust nobody. I ain't meeting no suits in lobbies. I ain't smoking no suits with
As an artist, it's part my job to talk about the times that we're living in.
Don't dare cross me, life of a lyricist. In the times that we're living in, gotta speak mind of the bigger things. Shine is irrelevant. The grind is imperative. Gotta put pride of a milligan. Stride where the vision is.
I didn't want to approach certain topics on this album as if I was talking down to people. I'm rooted in the street, I'm connected to the street, I'm from these communities, but I have distance.
Made a lot of money.
I'm over here, but we're on the same level. So I want it to be a conversation. You know, I get it. I understand. I know they don't. I know the media chat shit, but I get it. But I've experienced more. And I want more for you. So I have to show you my new perspective. But I...
See, this is the shit where, at least in my mind, how I fucking see it, this motherfucker remembers what it was like to be fucking 9 and shit was tough. He remembers what it's like to be 16 and shit is tough. 21 and so on and so forth. He understands what it was like to be a young man at these times, because I feel like that's a problem with a lot of older people. They truly forget what it was like to be those ages because there's such distance. And when you do have that distance and you don't think about that shit, you start to fucking believe the shit the media says about young people, or some of the shit they fucking say about some of these communities, or like when you live a lifestyle that is no longer like the one you've left, like you start to fucking act like that lifestyle that you left doesn't exist and start talking about those people that still live there in a really fucked up way. And I'm just like, yo, shit is crazy. So like, it's nice to see that like he understands how to get the messaging across, because there is a divide now. Like my nigga, like your fridge full, and you trying to talk to somebody whose fridge isn't full, who has no money, who's really struggling, who's really outside. Like you ain't been outside in decades. Like you don't really live the same life as this person. So how can you speak to them? Best way is to speak to them this way. That's the only way. It's the only way.
I get it.
To survive in this world.
Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every weekend, yeah.
Welcome to my city, man.
Every day,
Eastside shit.
every day,
The shit we go through every single day.
every day.
And to the ones knee deep in it, I can't blame you for this shit. The game's fucking rigged. But something's gotta give.
I think the beauty with a 10-track album is you can't waste anything, you know? Every song counts, you know? So to me, every lyric counts.
Things were continuously evolving. In fact, I would say that things changed more than they stayed the same.
On just one of them.
This is why I hate that we don't work together. Imagine, just for this song, this beat right here, imagine Kanye West producing this beat with whoever's already working on it for Kano. Kano on a Kanye West produced track? Tell me we wouldn't want to hear that. If I had just like shit to break, I'd just break shit, because I'm that upset internally. But I know I don't just have shit to break, so I can't break anything. That's just ridiculous. Like, oh my God. Why has nobody made these things happen already? It just does not make sense. Fuck. Yay and Kano? Oh my God. Oh my God. That'd be crazy. Pusha T on this beat. Be crazy too. Say hi. It's not fair. It's not fair. Why am I not a music executive? Situations. Oh, that's what this is? Okay, hey, that shit. I have a video open for that one. Whatever that is. I keep like hearing it. I'm like, oh, I gotta do a video to that. But I never like let it play past the hook, because I'm just like, oh, I have to do a video. But that shit, situations. That shit hard.
Situation, you the
Instant reloads. Instant forever lifetime reloads. How does the song even play? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's crazy.
situation, you don't really want to
It's
test
too
my
perfect.
patience.
It's
Them
time.
can't any with me, any with me, look who any with me. Yeah. The money be my motivation.
Put like these two.
That's just so good. That's just so good. It's just the studio version.
Situation, you don't really want to test my patience.
You don't want to.
Them can't any with me, look who any with me. Yeah. The money be my motivation.
Put like these two best of both worlds together
It's just so
and
fire.
come up with something unique. That's like it just comes into that sweet spot.
Is that who's singing this shit? Because if so, I don't. Oh my god, that nigga killed that hook. It's one of the all-time best hooks of all time.
See, shadow
so
you
good.
shady. Beat through the dark to the daylight. Yeah.
Always spending, never stunting, no.
This song just put on a suit.
Absolutely shady.
Check these. D double calls them the convertibles.
The loafers.
We had strict rules in the studio while making this album.
No one could come in the studio without them.
We each got a pair.
It came about after Bang Down Your Door. I think Blue might have said it and was like, oh, this sounds like Gucci loafers. You can't say something like that in the studio because Blue or Jody will be like, all right, that's it. Everyone's got to wear Gucci loafers. And that's how we're going to make the rest of the album.
The convertibles as well, you get me? The convertible, the cutback. The cutback, yeah, so you can do the proper thing, you get me?
No, we know. I know this song. This song is so fire. Yo, this album. Even though I've only heard a couple songs off of it, I'd probably say I'm probably gonna like Hoodies All Summer more than I like Made in a Manor. But the Made in a Manor is like a more like, hey, this is a good like this is good. It's probably really good to hear that one first, so you really get a good understanding of who Kano is, and then this one is more so like, yeah, like oh yeah, that nigga talking that shit too. I really fuck with this, but he's talking that shit on there too, like with New Banger and shit. I don't know.
Like a light, I'm a little witty with it. Don't let me, don't witty with it. No man, I say ladies with it. Grown man on some kitty business. I do rap and rap like this shit like Bushkin. Can't take away my.
Oh, finally, because who the fuck is Bushkin? Who the fuck is that guy? I be listening to this song and I'm just like Bushkin. I can't. I feel like I've seen him somewhere in all the shit I've watched so far, but I feel like I still probably haven't seen Bushkin. Like, who the fuck is that guy?
No man, I say ladies with it. Grown man on some kitty business. I do rap and rap like this shit like Bushkin. Can't take away my classics. Kid, if it's warm, I'ma take it to the mattresses. Where were you back then?
Deja came right at the last minute. We wrote that song a week before we finished the record, and considering some of the songs have been 3 years in the process, to have one song at the end that just comes in and it gets all made in a week, that was pretty mad as well. And
we was trying to make a track like that for the whole record because I did want to represent that energy on this album. Blue in particular was quite persistent in getting something like that, and when it arrived, straight away I was like, double.
I don't know what other legends as a trio would come together to do a track like that.
Again, that's motherfucking facts. I can't see in my country 3 legendary top rhymers being like, let's go make a class of Deja. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Closest thing we got is a fucking Watch the Throne. That's the closest thing we got. It's terrible. Terrible.
I was meant to be in another tune on his album.
And then we played him that beat and he was like, nah, I want in on that one. He goes, I gotta be on that one. I said, but you're on this one. Nah.
And I was like, yo, yeah, that's the one. Like, that is the one. That's what I need right this second.
Then my pre-me, I can see angles. Get money, get snakes by your ankles. Any cobras can get handled. Got enough raw soldiers like that.
Seeing Kane work on a regular basis, where he comes in and spits like all of his lyrics at once, is crazy enough. And then to sort of be here when Getz and Kane are like literally just writing that verse in the room, and again you sort of, you know, they're doing it under their breath to each other. It's like a private thing. They're not trying to, like, you know, gas everyone else by what they're doing. And at a certain point they'll turn around and they'll be like, we're ready.
Jeez. Oh,
Yeah, I did not see this. This is not the same documentary.
People ask about like the radio sets and that, and do you miss it? And it's not necessarily something I miss. Like, you know, I think back on it with fond memories, but I'm not, you know, living my life today trying to recreate that. It's like, it was what it was. It grew me, I had fun, and we made history, you know? But it's time to make new history.
New banger.
You know, I'll always be Kane Robinson from East Out, you know what I mean? I just will always be.
That might be the hook I could retire after.
As an artist, I'm gonna discuss the harder topics, but I'm gonna celebrate the successes, you know? I see optimism, I hear hope in the album, I definitely hear celebration, so yeah, it's,
like my stripes in Sharpie on my shoulder, like I ain't a soldier in this.
It's just real. It's just real.
Left the boy alone, forget some pussy and some planting, cause of the sweet color of our skin. They want fling, but nah skins at John Barnsley's.
Yeah, this was cool. I for sure. I look forward to listening to the album, but I do want to do some reactions from certain songs before I do actually go through it, or I might just do the whole album in one. That'd be dope. Maybe I might just do the whole album. I don't know. You guys let me know, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much how this is gonna wrap on this one. Made it all the way through the end. Thank you very much. Could please hit that like and that subscribe if it's your first time. And yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one.